Welcome back to another episode of Science with Sarah. Episode 6, I believe. This week, if you can't tell by these, it's Star Wars month. May the 4th be with you. So, what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be making a lightsaber because why not? So, what you'll need is a clear fluorescent tube. My lab assistant isn't a fan of it. Preferably size T8, although I got a size T12 because I can't read. You'll need cardboard, a Sharpie or multiple Sharpies, duct tape, and masking tape. So, what we're going to do first is we're going to make the hilt. If you don't know what a hilt is, that's what you hold. So I got, that's really loud, I have toilet paper tubes, sensitive subject, I know, that I'm going to, I cut in half so that I can wrap it around, because who knew a toilet paper tube is the same width. So I'm going to find the start of my duct tape. Oh, and I wore my pork shirt. It says, "May the porks be with you." So, this is too long. Like that, and then I want my hilt to be longer, so we'll put it there. Alright, and now I'm going to wrap, I'm going to wrap the cardboard hilt with my extra long black duct tape. You don't have to get a roll this big, it's the only thing I can find. You know? Alright, so I have duct taped my hilt, but I'm going to secure the bottom a little more so that it's not flimsy when I hold it. So I'm just gonna put another layer down here. Yay! So that's step 1. Next, what I'm going to do is when I have light come through, I want to make sure it reflects back. So I'm going to take a little bit of foil, just made it worse. I'm going to take shiny side out and stuff it in the cap like so. And make sure it's all shiny. So it looks like that. And I'm gonna just put it back on somehow. And smarter. Than the tube. There we go. So, I have my reflective piece in there. Now, that's trash. Alright, so now I'm going to color my tube. Now, I only have 2 versions of colored markers. I have blue and I have red. Right now, I'm going to do red. Maybe halfway through, I'll decide to do a rainbow. Nope. Oh, man. My lab assistant, everybody. Give it up for Oreo. Who doesn't know how to get down. Alright, so I'm just going to start coloring this while she figures out what she wants to do. Right? Sure. My lab assistant left. Okay. That was a long drawn out process. So I guess I just color this. Oh yeah, that is. So I have colored my saber, and it is now dry. So now I'm creating my battery. I have a 9-volt battery. I have a positive copper cord and a negative copper cord. And I'm now tying the positive to the positive and the negative side to the negative. Oof. I gotta get it up. And then I need, oh no, I lost the end. It's amazing how tape just mysteriously becomes whole. So I'm going to tape this down so that it doesn't move. Now, word of caution, if you do decide to do this project at home, don't touch the light directly because it will hurt a lot, as I found out during the trial run. And wear gloves, protect your fingers. Right now we're struggling with that. Oh no. My camera crew doesn't. I'm going to attach my light. Now, if you look closely on the light, you can see there's a side. This is an LED light. There's a nubby side and a pointy side. I believe pointy is positive, nubby is negative. That make too much sense. Electricity for dummies. Oops. So I'm going to tape my wire on. I have something that I can hold on to safely-ish. You know, if you want to do the easy elementary method of this lightsaber, all you have to do is grab a flashlight. But I don't want to do anything easy, which is why I'm creating what is called a circuit. Your fun fact for this week could be that a 9-volt battery with a positive and negative wire attached to an LED creates light. Email that to your teacher and you get a bonus point. Okay, so now I'm going to carefully touch my negative wire to my nubby side. And I have light. Shoot, that is hot. Okay. Now I need some more electrical tape to get the wire tight around there. That's pretty cool. I'm making electricity. I am Thomas Edison, if you didn't know. So I think it needs to be like, the wires are very hot. Okay, now I'm quickly going to turn the lights out. Going to turn another light out. Oh no, where's my light go? That was not the light I was supposed to turn on. Listen to me. Negative wire, isn't it?
You need pliers.
No, I need light.
We'll just turn on the one over the stove.
You know, why didn't I think of that? Spooky! careful, because not only does the light part get hot, but the wires get extremely hot, like touching a hot stove hot. So, I highly, highly recommend gloves and electrical tape, because you should not ever, ever touch a raw wire with your fingernails. Alright. Hopefully it holds. Now I'm going to hold my battery, which is also very hot. I'm going to use a pot holder to hold my battery safely. And you put it up in your tube. Oh! That's not as cool as what I thought it was going to be. I'm going to make some modifications really quick under my candlelight. I am cutting my tube. That's like a lightsaber size. And this, theoretically, I'm just gonna put the foil on top, like so. That's really hot. You know what? I have oven mitts. You can buy these at home. Really fun. And there is your lightsaber. Putting epic Star Wars music behind this. Choo, 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 choo. And there you go. Now, word of caution, do not leave your light in here because your tube heats up very quickly. And cardboard is flammable, and I don't know how flammable this is. Now, don't try this at home. If you're going to try this at home, I highly suggest, this is like a little candle. Let's sing Silent Night to this. If you're going to try this at home, get a flashlight, stick it in your tube, and shoo! Ow! Lightsaber! And then you can like attach the flashlight to your wrist and like, and then defeat your siblings in a sneak attack at night. Another thing these can be used for is boom whackers. If you're into music, you make music and fight justice at the same time. Okay, so that concludes this week of Science with Sarah. Stay tuned for next week where I have no idea what I'm going to do, but I hope that it involves some type of explosion. Remember, your fun fact is that one, don't try this at home with a battery because ouch. And if you do try it at home, which I don't recommend, I'm not recommending, wear gloves because I can feel the heat through oven mitts. And when you attach positive wire to a positive side of a battery and a negative wire to a negative side of the battery, and you attach it to an LED, you get this really pretty light. You can do it with a regular light bulb too, and it'd be really cool. Anyways, so stay tuned for next week and keep thinking of ideas.